viewers. I was just wondering if anyone could suggest a better adhesive than blue tack for holding frying pans together. Anyone? Anyone? No, Death, that's probably for a different video or different channel. If you could just step to one side. Cheers. Thanks a lot, Death. Yep, thanks. Yep, thank you. No, actually this video is going to be showing off some of the card games I've managed to find in local charity shops. It's not going to be a review of these games, it's just going to be a quick overview of some of the ones I found. I've only spent something like 50p to £3 on these games. So let's start with Sleeping Queens. This is a game from Gamewright. Plays 2 to 5 players, ages 8 and up, although my daughter has played it and she's not quite 6 yet, and she certainly enjoyed it. And the artwork on here is really nice, the game plays really well. What else can I say, really? As I say, I'm not going to review these games yet, I'm just going through the ones that I found just to give you an idea of what you could find. I paid £1.59 for this one, and it's in a fairly good shape. Box is in fairly good condition. Plays well. Certainly be one that I'll be keeping hold of for future games. So that was a good find. I'm going to zip through these, I'm sorry. Next one, another Gamewright game. This is Rat-a-tat-cat. I haven't played this one yet. As with Sleeping Queens, it's literally a deck of cards inside the box, just like that. And this one also is good for kids. It says 6 and up, so it should be even more simple than Sleeping Queens. It's in fairly good condition as well. I think probably only paid about £1 for this one. It was a good find. These sort of card games of this quality, you've got to kind of look fairly hard for these. Next is, get it in shot, Max Murmelmann, also known as White Rabbit. This is the German version of the game. It's another card game, this one from Ravensburger. Not very old, this one, 2009, in almost brand new condition. Cost 50p for me. And this one is a good fun game. I've played this with 3 people, my daughter and my wife. Comes with this board that goes together like that, and I had to print off the English rules. I kind of got the general idea of the game, but I thought I should have the proper rules. Printed those off from the internet. And the game itself, not much in the box. Got your little rabbit figure there, 1 dice, and the cards. It's a pretty simple game. I won't go into too much depth. As I say, this is just a quick overview. I can always review these games properly on another date. So that was another good find. All these games I've found probably over the last few months, 6 months, but that's through a lot of visits to charity shops. You've got to dig these ones out right at the back of the shelves sometimes. This one, Harry Potter, and the Philosopher's Stone, Quidditch card game. Haven't played it. It cost 50p. I don't even know if it's that good. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I'll try it. If it isn't 50p, I'll just take it back to the charity shop, and they do well out for me twice. So everyone's happy. I can't really say much else about this game. I think it's complete. I counted all the cards. That's one thing about charity shop games, especially. Some shops are good at checking them, some not so good. So it's up to you, take your chances really. Next game I have played a lot, and is a popular game, Flux. This normally costs about 12-13 quid, I think, new. This cost me probably about £1. It's a great game. I probably don't need to go into it too much for those who know it. It's, as it says, it's a game that it fluxes, it changes with every card that you draw. You can play, you can change the rules, and yeah, like I say, I'm not going to go into too much depth, but that's a really good game, really good fun, and for the price I paid, that's pretty good value, and it's a good way of checking the game out without paying the full price. Now I know I like it. If there's a version of it, of which there are many versions now, that I see in the shop and think, oh yeah, I think I'll try whatever version Flux, Zombie Flux, I don't know, whatever Flux. Next is a very old game that I found, Pit. This I paid the princely sum of £3, £3 whole for this game. It is old though, 1964, and strangely enough, or maybe not strangely, I don't know, I don't think it had ever been played, because, I'll show you, although I've taken them off now. When I first opened it, it still had these little sleeves around the decks of cards, so I really don't think it had ever been played. Just bought one day back in 1964 and then stored on a shelf. I mean, the cards are, you know, they're slightly bent from being stored, but not played with at all, I don't think. That looks like a fun game. As I say, I haven't played that one yet. I have seen other people playing versions of it. There's lots of shouting involved, so that sounds good. Next, something slightly newer, Gang of Four from Days of Wonder. Go get it in shot. It's based on a Chinese game, or game in Hong Kong or wherever, somewhere out there. It's a gambling type game, but not necessarily for money. Again, there's another one. I think this was actually sealed when I bought it. You see, look, sealed completely. Unwanted Christmas present, maybe. So that's another good one to try. As you can see, I haven't played many of these games. They're mainly, I've just bought them to, not to just stick on the shelf to look at, obviously, to play at some point. But it's the time, gonna get the time to do this. Another Chinese themed game. This is Ming, not Ming the Merciless. Ming the card game. Just notice how off-putting that hand is there, with that really red nail polish. Ew. So this is basically Mahjong, but in card form. I think this particular edition is from 1984, I believe. Again, lots of cards. It's a card game, and I have counted them, and they're all there. It took a while to count them all and check they had the right ones. You've got the rules, blank cards, scoring cards, and the scoring pad in there. Everything's there. Again, it hardly looks like it's been used. And that is it for the card games that I've got so far. I hope this video, quick video, has been interesting. I'm going to be doing a series of these involving all, well, not all, but some of the other games. I'll try and get some of those in shot on the towering shelves. So some of those games will be going over at some point. Half of those are charity shop finds. You can probably tell which half. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little look at some interesting and cheap card games. I hope this will inspire you to get out there and have a look in your own charity shops and see if you can find something equally interesting. And one day I will repair Death's frying pan, because he just doesn't look too happy about this glue tack nonsense. So yeah, there you have it, some charity shop finds, and this is the first of hopefully some interesting board game related videos for the Chad the Inhaler channel. Thank you for watching.